Hello everyone and welcome back to the Launchpad. Today we're looking at a stock that I am very excited about. Its name is Carl Data Solutions, and if you're trading OTC in the US, it's going to be ticker symbol CDTAF. However, if you're in Canada and you have access to the Canadian Stock Exchange, you will be finding it under symbol CRL. So let's get into the company. This is the investor's presentation. So Carl Data Solutions is basically a big data analysis company that focuses on the environmental segment. So as you can read over here to the left, they not only provide big data as a service, software as a service applications, but they also provide hardware and custom data collection networks specific to whatever project is pertinent. So here we have a nice little quote: "Information is the oil of the 21st century. Analytics is the combustion engine." I'm not going to get into the philosophy of all that, but I think I agree with that. So let's look at here. This is the first slide here, and we have a depiction of the growth of billable sites. And a billable site is simply defined as a physical location that Carl Data Solutions has a contract with, such as a mine or a dam or even a city. So as we see here, 2018, Carl Data Solutions had just over 2,000 billable sites. Now, flash forward to 2020, July, we are looking at 3,400 billable sites. That is nice, steady growth, and definitely one that can take off exponentially as they gain more recognition. It's kind of as like a snowball effect. So let's take a look at the technical side here. This is pretty much showing us how the software works in sync with the hardware and how the program really all comes together. I'm not going to try to explain that. I will, however, link the presentation under my video as always, and any interested parties should take a look at it. And definitely let me know what you think in the comments, as always. So we have here some partnerships that are actively going for the company. We have cities and municipalities. I'm not going to read all of them, but Toronto, City of Dallas, Cincinnati, York Region, St. Petersburg. You get the gist. Most of these are in Canada, but as you can see, they are making moves in the United States. So let's keep going down here. We're not going to look at that. We're not going to look at that or that. Here are a couple examples of some of the hardware. So we have a weather station, this gas and particulate matter, probably something to do with air quality, I would imagine. But a good example that the hardware is out there. So let's take a look at the investment profile of Carl Data Solutions. First of all, let's look at some of these highlights. First one I notice is 97.5% of customers renew contracts. That is evidence that the company is doing a good job. They are not over-promising, or are they under-delivering. Customers are satisfied and they are not looking elsewhere. Now, the second thing I noticed right off the bat is that management and insiders own 31% of the company. If you're familiar with ownership rates for other OTC traded stocks, you, like me, realize that 31% is astronomical, and it's very high ownership, and it's a very high level of confidence that management is showing in their own company. We see we have only 86 million shares outstanding right now, and that is a pretty small float, and definitely one that, as we've seen with small floats, once the attention is there, they move quickly. So let's keep going down here. As you can see, they have offices in two offices in British Columbia, one in Seattle, and one in Poland. So you can get a sense that they are looking to move past North America. They want to spread the business as far as it can. Another good sign. So let's take a look here. This is the some consolidated financial statements, the interim period, which is for the 3 months. I picked this one because it's the most recent available statement. Now I went ahead and highlighted what I think are the important parts. As I like to mention, I am not an accountant. I am not someone who can read a balance sheet like the back of my hand. However, I consider myself competent enough to look at a balance sheet and determine whether or not the company has any massive red flags or obvious health issues. But with this one, I do not see that. In fact, we see here that in 2019, for the 3 months ended on September 30th, we had a revenue of $464,000 with expenses of $1.4 million. Now, in 2020, for the 3 months ended September 30th, we have revenues of $813,000 and expenses decreased to $1.5 million. Now, that's our first good sign. As we can see here, the loss for the period went from $985,000 to $202,000. And I'm basically just pointing this out to show everyone that this company is healthy. They are moving in the right direction. The technical side here, let's do a little bit of the chart. So we have the monthly chart pulled up, and as you can see, this company only started trading 4 years ago or so, right around the end of 2016. We came up, like many IPOs do, we came up quick and hard, all the way to 46, and then just dropped right all the way to our base of 6 or 7 cents. We currently are trading right around 9 cents, closing in on 10 cents. And let me explain why I am buying this company at this point from a technical side. I am buying this company because we see a double bottom here, right here and right there. We see that we tried to come up, we hovered around 15 or so cents, and then we tested our bottom again. And if you're familiar with the channel and my personal philosophy, you know that I like to buy these stocks right at the bottom, definitely before they hit any type of breakout boards or forums like that. You want to get in before the crowd does. Absolutely. So, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys take a look at Carl Data Solutions, and I expect it to be a very positive year for the company. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed, subscribe and leave a thumbs up, as always.